Welcome back to session 2 of Dundee Together. This session we are discussing some of Dundee's fantastic players and servants to the club. This is currently being streamed live to our members and will be made available on our YouTube channel. When I say the word Dundee legend, what Dundee players do you think of? William Longair is one of these players that most Dundee fans will probably think of. William Longair was born in Dundee on the 19th of July 1870 in Lane Street, which strangely enough lies between Dens Road and Cotton Road. Little did he know that he was growing up in the shadow of his future home ground. His first team was Rockwell FC, who he represented at the age of 17 in 1887. He then moved on to Dundee East End, becoming a prolific goalscorer as a centre forward. Although football was his passion, Longair also worked in the dockyard. This physical work no doubt helped him into the imposing footballer he was becoming. As we all know, in 1893 a petition was put forward to the Scottish Football League to form a new club, Dundee FC. Longair was one of the first to add his name to the list of players. He had obviously been impressed with his strong, bustling style of play. After Dundee, he then moved down to Newton Heath, which is now Manchester United, and they signed him in February 1895. He only stayed at Newton Heath, Manchester United, for 4 months before returning back to Dundee. In 1898, Dundee was struggling financially. The club's finances were in dire straits, making them unable to pay his summer wages, and it was reported that his wages for next season would be £1 a week, with a £1 bonus per win. This forced Bill to rethink his options, and he duly signed for Brighton United. However, in May 1899, Longair returned to Dundee for the third time in his career and resumed his place in the team as a centre half. It must have been an easy decision for him to return, as his family already stayed in Dundee. Fantastic chat, everyone. Really good discussion about William Longair. So let's move on to another Dundee legend, this time Alex Hamilton. Hamilton was born in 1936 in West Lothian, a region known for its time as a mining industry. He started his football career with West Rig Bluebell in 1957, and during that time he was catching the eye of many scouts and managers, but by March he signed for Dundee. He made his Dundee debut on the 31st of August 1975 against Hearts at Tynecastle, which Dundee lost 4-2. In 1959, Dundee finished 4th, and the club went on to a tour of the USA during the months of May and June. Over the next few years, Hammy's career went from strength to strength. He represented Scotland for the first time in 1961 and then went on to represent his nation 33 times. In 1962, of course, he won the league with Dundee, and now he was a Dundee icon and legend. However, himself, Craig Brown, Kenny Cameron, Andy Penman, Alex Stewart and Hugh Robertson created Hammy the Hamster's Band and recorded their first singles, My Dreams Come True.
Hammy was a pianist. He was a very talented guy, and he would sit around the piano. Hugh Robertson would play the guitar, and the lads would have a sing-song. So the Hamsters originated on training camps at Crieff and at Pitlochry.
We decided to put a wee group together, so we picked 4 guys that could sing in one dummy, like, and that was Brown, Craig Brown. And we managed to get a wee record put together, as you probably well know. It took the guy 2 days to get us on sound through in Edinburgh, So I think at the end of the day, Murdy Wallace reckoned he'd spent enough money and he couldn't put too many records out because there was a great big demand for them. I think he sold 10,